Hello everyone and welcome! So, I'm not gonna lie. After the design of Bard and Mordekaiser, I knew that Riot would try something crazy with their new champions. But they successfully blew away all of my expectations. From what it looks like, Kindred is going to be our new savior and the bridge to better future. As a side note, please notice that I'm going to call Kindred it, because it is not a male nor a female. Not only is the gameplay very unique and it fulfills the fantasy of being a hunter of death perfectly, but the artwork and especially the lore is something I am very excited about. And it's not like, hey, there's a new champion, let's all be hyped about it. Nope, this time it's even better than when they released Bard. Bard had some amazing ideas behind him, but he didn't quite hit the mark. He just can't roam, which is something he was designed to do. But Kindred nails its role. It is supposed to be a jungler AD carry. And you might ask, why would you do that? Well, it is simple. For UC, it counters the best AD carry in the current meta, Mordekaiser. We all know that Mordekaiser gets great benefits from laning in duo lane and especially against an AD carry. Early in the game, AD carries don't really do a lot of damage, so Mordekaiser can absorb all of their poke and even poke them back. And if he gets a ghost of the AD carry, he can usually kill the support as well. Theoretically, to counter him, you need a good burst damage. That would mean that you need to send a mage or an aggressive bruiser to go against him. Now if you have a mage in the bottom lane, that means that you don't have an AD carry. Well, not anymore. All you need to do is to send the AD carry jungle and you're good to go. But that's not all. We know that Kindred is probably going to be really good against Mordekaiser, but it is also going to be great with him. You see, because you have Mordekaiser bottom, again you don't have an AD carry and Kindred is going to solve that. You can see how Riot is trying to make champions of all roles to fit in all lanes. If they manage to do that, every game will truly start to feel different. One game you have AD carry jungle, the other game you have AD carry bottom. One game you have support bottom, the other game you have support jungle. All of this sounds amazing, but it has one huge catch that a lot of people overlook. If this really is their plan to make every game different, because they release a new champion every 2 months, this will take a long time until it starts to feel that way. I remember that back in Season 2, Riot was releasing a new champion every 2 or 3 weeks. Rengar and Syndra were even released in the same cycle with only 1 week between them. And it seems like Riot really needs to push a few champions out to fill all these gaps. Of course, the second option would be to rework some of the champions. I can definitely see Taric being a support jungle and Yorick being a bruiser bot. But all we can do is to wait and see. And before I leave you, I want to talk about the lore a bit. We don't know much yet, but let me blow your mind a bit. This is what Riot said. We don't even see Kindred as a physical character in the world. So far as anyone in Valorant knows, Kindred is just a fairy tale, a way for some Runeterran cultures to rationalize and personify the mysteries of life and death. As for whether they are actually real, well, that's for the dead to know. We know that the game League of Legends that we play has no connection to the lore. Even if we see Kindred in the game, that doesn't mean it actually exists in the lore. What if it is just something that the people made up to explain why living things die? Even if someone dies from natural causes, they would still say the lamb and the wolf came for them. Kindred can be a fictional character that we play just because Riot thought it would be cool to do so. Think about it for a second. And to finish off this video, I will play a few quotes for you so that you get the true feeling of what we're dealing with. And keep in mind that some of those quotes actually play when you're dead. So thank you for coming, and as always, thank you come again.
Never one
Without the other. Every life
ends with us. How old are we, Lamb?
older than those whose footsteps are long vanished.
Many years.
I remember them all. Are you there, dear wolf?
I am, little lamb.
Are you sad?
I am.
What does it feel like?
A long hunt with no kill. Is this what it feels like to end?
I do not know, for this is not our end.
Do others come back?
Those who do wish they hadn't.